Purdue start August 24th, and Purdue's president, Mitch Daniels, was one of the very first to advocate for students to return to campus despite the threat of coronavirus. He's outlined preliminary plans to go back, and he did so in April. And now he has a comprehensive plan on how it will all work. Mitch Daniels joining me live from West Lafayette, where more than 40,000 students are enrolled. So good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Angela.
Hey, let's talk right about this. Here on our show, we've talked to many doctors who have said it is best for students to be back in. There's a lot of controversy on whether or not people agree with that or not. I believe that's part of why you decided that you believe that you guys should open up. Is that true?
It is. First, let me say we're not advocating what anybody else should do. I simply having decided that it was the right thing to try to do here, I knew we were going to need every day to get ready, and that's why we made a statement as early as we did. I think that the critical factors for us are, first of all, as it became clear that young people almost never have a serious problem with this virus. It's so dangerous to older people and people with certain other illnesses. But the kind of people who populate our campus handle it very well if they get it at all. And then secondly, the second fact was that overwhelmingly our students were telling us they wanted to be here. They didn't want to interrupt their education and their growth. And we've said to them, all right, we're going to try this. A lot will depend on you and whether you can cooperate with discipline that it will take to maintain the safe habits we've all learned.
Yeah, and you've said in these couple of sentences here, you've used the word try twice. So I'm assuming that you're leaving it open to, at any point, to scale back or to do things differently. Is that accurate?
Of course it is. Who hasn't learned that the last several months? Cities, states, even entire nations have had to reverse course as we've learned more or as events have unfolded. So we are going to do everything we have thought of to do. We're testing every student before they come here so that those who arrive, we hope will include either zero or very, very few people who might be unknowingly carrying the virus. As you know, most young people who get it don't even have symptoms. If they have them, they go away quickly, and that's good in one sense, but risky in another because they can be carrying it and no one knows it.
Yeah, so far you've had about 30, I think, if that's still the accurate number of your athletes that have tested positive. Can you tell us a little bit about how that has worked for you as far as testing them and then quarantining them and then trying to get them back to athletics?
We're doing what everybody else is in the Big Ten, and I think most schools are doing, testing very, very regularly. Yes, we've had between 20 and 30 of our several hundred athletes who did test positive at one point. Most were asymptomatic. We did, of course, isolate them and anybody who'd been in contact with them, but most of them were not infected. So mercifully, but in keeping with all the data we've seen, these young people passed through this without great incident. But we're taking no chances and every precaution that medical authorities have recommended.
We're out of time. I have about 20 more questions I wanted to ask you. Mr. Mitch Daniels, I know you've been able to keep tuition steady while other schools have not. Do you feel, real quickly, because of all of the money that you're spending on this, are you going to have increases further on tuition?
No. Certainly not this year. We don't believe in the 21-22 year, which we pledged ourselves to, and I think from anything I see now, I think we'll still be able to stay with that. You know, that'll make 9 years in a row, and all good things must come to an end sometime, but I don't think, we don't intend to let that be in the next year or two. We really want this place to be accessible to students of all backgrounds, and that's our top priority.
Purdue President Mitch Daniels, as always, we appreciate you making time, and we'll check back in with you to see how things go at Purdue. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right.